few nights ago, I was laying unconscious and I dreamt that I was in an evil-ass dungeon, which was located deep under long miles and miles of flat, grassy, moist, dark, cloud-covered shithole, which was kind of a vibe, to be honest. So, being a greed-maxing goblin bastard, I stole some shit. Namely, this ancient calculator-looking thing with a strange game involving magic number circle, I guess. And when I woke up and had an unceasing desire to bring it into the real world, my first thought was, what could go wrong? But how do we do that? Well, first you gotta make a GitHub repo so literally any asshat with internet access can download this borderline ARG shit. Then just steal some code from an old project to make the keyboard work. Oh, but Otto, I don't have an old project to steal code from. Okay, but you got internet access because you're watching this video, so check out step 1 again. Then you gotta realize you're using the wrong mic.
Fuck, am I not on this troll? Shit.
Fail at counting. And last but certainly not least, menus. Woo. Me make letter square. Letter square gonna have circle in it eventually. What circle gameplay gonna be? I mean, I know what it is. We don't need to get into it right now. Then letter square decided to start speaking in tongues. I was looking for the letter square gets made and I found it doesn't. Oh shit. According to my interesting eventometer, jack shit happened and fixing the square was boring as fuck.
Yay, we did it. I did it. You didn't do shit. You just sat there and watched.
I was thinking, hey, this shit's kind of skinny. So I force-fed the square creatine and made it bench an empty bar until it got wide. Which, believe it or not, is how most developers do it. But then it was finally time for the circle, which I was really excited for.
Please. Why?
I pulled up Google looking for a circle drawing algorithm, which is a fancy way to say shit to steal from smarter people. But then I realized I'm smarter than Jack Elton Bresenham. Now, but what actually happened was I realized I don't actually need a circle algorithm. I needed high school math. Who would have thought? Luckily, this was me in high school. Gee, I love trigonometry. And luckily, I remember a lot of that shit, so I drew a plan for a thingy that takes radius and evenly spaces out points on a circle. It works. Hey, that's kind of a circle. Look, man, you gotta stop copying me, okay? It's just weird. So I made it draw less points, then more points, and then God decided to whisper in my ear and say,
"Dumbass. Just make it freeze after each point is drawn so you can see what's even going on."
I made an E show up at the center of the circle, but it did it twice, which told me the math isn't fucked, but the map with a P was fucked instead. I'm not going to explain it right now, but if you ever mix up the width and height with these squares, weird shit like this happens. So turns out if you fuck with circles too much, they can do some weird shit. Here's some of my favorite ones. Number 15, half circle. Number 14, I'm gonna stop doing the voice. Here's 2 dots. It could never make anything better. 2 dots, but horizontal. Then there's whatever the fuck this is. And lastly, just a circle. With the circle made, all I gotta do is work on the gameplay. Which, I mean, I know what it is. So I said fuck that and turned the step-by-step point rendering thing into an animation for the game. And then I worked, nope, I just fucked with pi for a little bit. I realized making the number circle actually have numbers is technically part of the game, so I did that. Okay, let's try this again. Sorry? This right here sets the fucking letter to E, and this sets +1 to X, which is to the right of it, to E, right? How the actual fuck? Boom, circle works, let's go. And lastly, you probably didn't even notice, but I actually don't know what the fuck the gameplay is like. All I know is you go clockwise around the circle doing something, and some of the numbers have drop downs with numbers 1 through 4, and there's like red, black, and blue cards that do shit. But aside from that, I have no idea how it works. So, new series, maybe? Or I just abandon this project and leave it as a weird trigonometry exercise, who knows? Fuck you, Jack Elton Breslham. Well, you know, it'd be funny if I fucked up his name like worse and worse each time.